On average, nearly 20 people per minute are physically abused nationwide. Why is this? Do we not know and understand how our surroundings work? Or do we live in a world where self-confidence does not exist anymore? We live in communities where we cannot control the actions of those around us, but we can control how we might act or respond to different situations. We dwell in a society full of hatred, spite, self-doubt, but we can change this through our everyday actions. Self-defense shows us the potential that we can become along with those around us. After doing a great deal of research and in talking with others, both friend and stranger, I have discovered that knowing something as powerful as karate, kickboxing, or even wrestling gives you confidence and strength. You, my friend, are not weak. You will start to realize this. Learning self-defense, 1, increases confidence, 2, improves awareness of surroundings, and 3, promotes self-respect. So let's get started with the 3 ways self-defense will benefit you. First point, self-defense increases and builds self-confidence. And after having greater self-confidence, this allows you more freedoms. You will experience less fearlessness and you will feel more empowered as you have less social anxiety. Fear can be an opportunity to grow as it tests you to your limits. In Adam Rockman's analysis on fear, he says, it, as in fear, is constantly forcing you to make a decision to either hide and stagnate or challenge yourself and grow. End quote. When you think of fear as an opportunity, you decide not to run, but you feel empowered. Brenda, age 32, discussed her story on social anxiety. She declared, I've branded myself an introvert because that label excuses me from having to do certain things. The truth is, if I just felt better about myself, I don't think I'd be as much of a homebody as I am. I want to go out there and meet people. I want to be one of those girls who has a huge circle of friends and dresses up and goes out to dinner at 9 p.m. every night and goes to concerts, things like that. End quote. You need to stop listening to your inner critic. It is lying to you. You first need to realize this. After you realize this, that you are negatively talking to yourself, then can you start replacing these criticisms in a loving way with self-compassion? Building self-confidence also empowers you to move out of your comfort zone because you are more willing to take smart risks and you start to believe that change is truly possible. Accept that there will always be uncertainty in our lives. In any event, uncertainty will be creeping in the cracks and crevices. No matter what happens, you will learn to manage though. Be the change that you want to see. Change requires effort and may put us in positions that we are not used to. But the easier path is to do nothing. However, this absence of action might keep you stuck. But just remember, you are never alone. There are so many people around you and so many resources available. Learn how to find and use these. My second point, why learning self-defense is important, is it improves awareness of surroundings. Through improving awareness of your surroundings, you better understand potential hazards. Situational awareness is an instinct that helps keep us alive. Learn to engage your senses, eyesight, hearing, and smell. Discover ways you might be able to know the dangers of each situation you are placed in versus having a constant fear of bad things happening to you. Occasionally, put on pause what you are doing. Observe the environment that you are in. Improving an awareness of your surroundings also assists you in having all information needed to reach a goal. Having an awareness of your surroundings does not only consist of physical things, there are also psychological awareness. Being psychologically aware is where an individual is mindful of their behavior, feelings, and traits. Focusing on yourself does not always have to mean you are being selfish. To achieve your goals, you need to be your best self, or at least trying to work to improve your best self. Arteo, an online therapist, expounded on being your best self. He says, if you want to give others your best self, you first need to be at your best, and self-awareness is the best way to do so. You can also use your environment to achieve your goals. No one is motivated all the time. It sure would be nice, but it's not how it always works. You may start a goal with a great expectation and high levels of motivation, but the reality is that it won't stay high all the time. Set up an environment that will assist or encourage you in reaching your goal or goals. For example, you have a goal to lose weight and build muscle. You do not accomplish this by having mounds of junk food in your house, nor eating out every night. Set up your environment, make a chart with your plans and goals, and place it where you'll see it every day. Invest in a blender so then you can make a protein breakfast smoothie. Remove all junk food and replace it with fruits and veggies. Your environment also includes your social environment. Who do you associate with on a constant basis? Do these people support you with your goals, or do they discourage you? Consistency is key. Point number 3 on why self-defense is important. Self-defense promotes self-respect. Having self-respect improves your mood. In one study, university students went to labs where they were given small amounts of money and told to buy a bag of treats for either themselves or for a child at a local hospital. Those, on one hand, who bought treats for others reported higher levels of well-being than those who bought treats for themselves. When you learn to respect yourself, you can realize who you are and what you stand for. In turning to others and helping them, we can improve our mood and well-being. Self-respect also serves as a guide in learning to be more open and receiving feedback. Julia Thomas, a full-time practicing content writer for online publications, wrote, sometimes we are even unable to see that the way we have been going about something for a long time is not serving us in the best way, and we can try something new. Improving your lifestyle and habits is something that you can forever edit and perfect. You will constantly change because of your life experiences, and so will your needs change. Establish ways you can become more open-minded and have a willingness to consider new and different perspectives. Julia Thomas also proclaimed, when you respect yourself, you will no longer be willing to accept hurtful ways that others treat you, and you will feel like you deserve to take good care of yourself, which everybody should. To love and respect another person fully and without condition, it is necessary for us to first have self-respect. End quote. Self-esteem or respect is feelings about yourself, sense of worth as a person. Not all feedback you will always receive will be good. Learning to be the person that is not affected by others' negative opinions. You achieve this by understanding your self-worth. Victor Chang, ranked in the top 10% of consultants worldwide, stated, if someone says, you could work on being more concise at the end of your PowerPoint, we emotionally experience that feedback as, I'm defective, or I'm worthless, or at minimum, I'm less than other people around me. Be someone that compares yourself to your own values and personal code of conduct instead of comparing yourself to others. So learning self-defense increases confidence, improves awareness and surroundings, and promotes self-respect, just as we talked about. It is a critical skill everyone should know and have, whether you are a man, woman, or child. The most essential human need above the need for air, water, shelter, and food is to be safe. Learning self-defense achieves just that, along with promoting self-respect and increasing confidence. As we've learned, self-defense is not always just about self-defense. Why would you not want to start learning self-defense today?